G'day everyone. I've had a number of reports from people saying that there were some issues with Sandisk cards and they wondered whether I'd had any of those issues or not. So I decided to Google it, but before I do that, I'll show you the cards that I've actually been using. I've been using this one, which is the Sony version, which is their high-speed card. It's not the tough card, that hasn't been announced yet or released yet, but this is the normal one that I'm actually using. And then the actual Sandisk cards that I'm using are the 300 megabyte per second ones, which are these ones. Just let me see if I can get it right in focus. So they're the other ones that I'm actually using as my cards, and I haven't had any issue at all with any of those cards. But I'd had a number of people contacting me with messages and stuff asking if I'd had any issues with these latest Sandisk cards. So I think there must be an issue with them alone, and I'm not sure what that issue is. So I Googled it, and I saw this article here by Brian Smith, and he's actually talking about it, and he's saying that it's the Sandisk 128GB Extreme Pro UHS-1. Now, it's the 95 megabytes per second one that he's showing is the issue one. The V30 cards seem to be the issue. And if you're reading down in the comments down here, he's actually saying that several readers have reported this memory card incompatibility problem. And it's coming up saying it's unable to read the memory card, reinsert the memory card into slot 1. But he's also saying that it's now, initially it was just the a7iii he believed, and now it's also affecting the a7R3. And he's also said that it's also got complaints with the 64 gigabyte one as well, and it seems to be that it only appears to be the newer cards. So it's really interesting that it's not affecting. Obviously, it's not hadn't had an effect with the older cards, so there must be something in the manufacturing of these latest cards that are affecting that card. Now, I'm curious to know too. Let me know in the comments down below whether any of you have had this problem, if you have got these latest cards. But I'm also wondering too, how can this be a Sony thing? That's the interesting thing that I don't understand. Is this also affecting other cameras out there as well? Because to me, a format would be just a format, and I don't quite understand why it would only be a Sony issue. So I'd love to know in your comments whether you've had any of those issues, if you're from one of the other camera makers as well. But basically, I wanted to put this out just to be careful, because if you have gone out and purchased this card and you haven't maybe used it yet or tried it yet, it might be a really good idea to put it into your camera. Try and format it to see if you have any of these issues before you go out and basically need the card and then it's not going to work. So it's basically just a warning to say that that's potentially out there. I haven't had that problem, but I haven't bought these latest ones. I'm using the older versions, obviously, and they haven't been an issue at all. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. I'd really love to know your thinking on this and whether you have had that problem at all. And I'll see you all again soon for the next video. Bye for now, guys.